Eddie Cotton scoring with those long-range jabs. So far, he hasn't been able to get that sneak right hand in there. Those left hooks to the body are partially blocked by Cotton. That one was partially blocked by Torres. There's that overhead right again. Cotton goes back to the jab, sticking it right in the face of the champion. A good long jab. You got a jab and move. We're in round 7, 10 seconds remaining.
That's it, Joe. That's it, Joe. That's it, Joe.
Joe, don't go away. We have Joe Louis and Carlos Ortiz, two great champions with us, and after 7 rounds, Joe, who do you have ahead at this point, unofficially?
I would have to say that I feel that Cotton is ahead, maybe a couple rounds. Because after the first round, I think that maybe the second round, I think that Cotton have moved up a little bit.
All right, Joe Louis has Cotton ahead. Carlos Ortiz, how do you see it?
Well, I would say it's a very close fight, and I have to agree with Joe at this moment because, as I said before, Cotton is using his experience and he's trying to conning Joe Torres in. I mean, Torres is not working as he should, so this is why Cotton is ahead now.
All right, we are in round 8. And according to 2 experts, Joe Louis and Carlos Ortiz, Eddie Cotton is ahead. The challenger in white, the champion in black. 3 times in the past 11 fights since 1960 held in this very ring, the title has changed hands. Kid Perrette won it from Don Jordan, the welterweight title. Carlos Ortiz took the title from Joe Brown, and Harold Johnson lost his title to Willie Pastrano, who was later KO'd in 9 rounds by the now champion, Jose Torres. There's a wide arcing left. And again, Cotton is throwing that uppercut, and it's going just a little bit low. He has been warned by referee Nate Morgan for low blows before. Both cut men, Nick Florio and Teddy Bantham, have succeeded in stopping the cuts in the corners of the eyes, the left eye of Cotton, the right eye of Torres. That overhead right has been the most effective punch for Torres. Cotton has been using his jab and his ring savvy effectively and has scored with good, crisp, sharp punches, but not able to mount real combinations against Torres. Getting in good shots. Again, that overhead right lands squarely. Cotton takes it. A solid left hook to the body and a left to the jaw by Torres. Cotton retaliated with a left hook, as Carlos Ortiz points out. I thought it was partially blocked, Carlos.
I thought he wouldn't land the right square in the nose. It was very good hook, though, yes. It's sort of a counter left hook.
Uh-huh. There's combination by the champion. We're in round 8 in Las Vegas. 1 minute to go. Tommy Roberts here at ringside, being helped out by lightweight champion Carlos Ortiz, who came to enjoy the fight, and we put him to work. Carlos, they tell me they're working on a title fight with Sugar Ramos for you in Mexico, possibly.
That's right, Tommy. George Fernandez is here trying to arrange that fight. But
Torres scoring well with an attack to the body that time, as the nose of Eddie Cotton bleeding. Excuse me, Carlos, but that action was important.
I'm also arranging a title fight in October with Madison Square Garden, Tommy.
Uh-huh.
And another one in Los Angeles.
You're going to be a busy champion.
Yes. I love to fight.
All right, it's round 8. Closing moments. We have 10 seconds to go in round 8.
You know, Eileen Nitton, one of the greatest You know, Tommy, Eileen Eaton, one of the great woman promoters from Los Angeles over here, also trying to arrange a title fight with me. And she's also here looking for talent, because as you know, Los Angeles is one of the greatest fight towns there is in the United States.
That's right. Well, there are a great many celebrities here tonight in the Las Vegas Convention Center. Singers Steve Lawrence and Edie Gourmet and Vic Damone and Mel Torme. Andy Williams, who's heading the show at the fabulous new hotel here on the Strip, Caesar's Palace. Andy Williams is here. And what a place that is. Ed Sullivan is here also, along with the principal men of the Caesar's Palace, Jay Sarno and Nate Jacobson, Dave Victorson, Ed Jacobson. So quite a glittering array of show business and sports personalities on hand. We are in round 9. Jose Torres in danger of losing his title to this aggressive challenger, Eddie Cotton. Nate Morgan breaks them up, one of the few times he's had to separate them tonight.
That's it.
Good solid left by Torres in black. The challenger is in white. It has been the ring savvy of Eddie Cotton that has carried him this far, and in the opinion of Carlos Ortiz and Joe Louis, has him ahead in the fight. Torres' nose is bleeding. Torres backing off now instead of going in. Cotton would seem to be more effective at this long range with that jab.
I tell you, Tommy, if anything's going to win the fight for Cotton, it's going to be that left jab, because it's scoring very effectively. And if Jose loses, it's going to be on account of his carelessness. He's been very careless there.
A hard right and a good left. Cotton was staggered by that flurry of Torres. Last time that happened, it ignited a spark in Cotton, and he came roaring back to take the play away from the champion. But this time the champion got the combinations in there and got no response from Cotton. Torres landing those little lefts and rights in close. Do they do any real damage, those little short jolts, Carlos?
They do more damage than those wild punches that Jose's throwing now, Tommy. Because they're very short.
This is good action by our creepy peepee camera at ringside. Right up close.
People don't notice those little jolts inside. They actually do more damage.
All right, we're in round 9. 1 minute remaining. Torres
Cotton
is
has
bleeding.
a lot of savvy, Tommy. A lot of experience.
Punch in there, Joe.
He's making Torres fight his fight.
He is. This is what I'm afraid of, because Cotton is I think he's ahead at this point, and Torres is going along with Cotton.
Well, the two judges and the referee do the scoring here. It's a 5-point must system. 5 points to the winner. 4, 3, 2, 1, depending on how badly the other fellow loses. Good combination by Cotton that time. Scored cleanly on the champion. And Torres is bleeding from the nose with 10 seconds remaining here in round 9. Good action from Las Vegas. Well, that's the bell for round 9. And Jose Torres goes back to his corner, as does the challenger, Eddie Cotton. Cotton had 2 fights this year. He won both of them. He defeated Sipa Fine, the New Zealand light heavyweight champion, and defeated Emil Umek, a German heavyweight. Torres had trouble getting a title shot until realtor Kane Young put up $100,000 as a guarantee for Willie Pastrano, who Torres KO'd in 9 rounds. And as we mentioned, it was only the second time he'd ever fought a light heavyweight. Young lost some $20,000 making up the guarantee, and Torres got only $2,500. But the money doesn't seem important when you get the title, I guess, Carlos.
No, Tommy, but it's important if you have no money at all. But let's say that if you fight for the title next time, you have to get money, because this is what you're fighting for.
Well, Cotton said to me, if he wins the title tonight, he will fight only once or twice more. If he has a bad loss, he'll retire.
Okay, baby. Okay, baby.
We are in round 10 of a fight that the price makers in Las Vegas said was 8-5 not to go the distance. It was 4-1, 3-1, somewhere in there, in favor of Torres. And Torres now is fighting for his crown. Eddie Cotton fighting for his future. Following up with the right. A little cut over the left eye of Eddie Cotton and a little cut over the right eye of Jose Torres. And the nose of Torres is bleeding.
They're not too serious, though, Tommy.
No.
The cuts are not too serious.
Cutman Nick Florio and Teddy Bantham doing great jobs keeping him in control, in check. But Torres is getting much more of a fight than he or trainer John Manzanet thought they would get tonight.
But I don't think Torres took this fight too seriously.
Well, there was talk that he wanted to put this man away in one round to make it impressive so he could get a shot at Clay.
Yeah. I think that would. I think that would be a mistake for